don't hurt our dog. You will be outside. And I mean, I have a couch, but you're gonna be there for like a day, so.
Yeah. All right, come on.
All right. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Chef Tim here, coming to you once again with another great cooking video. That's right. Today we're doing a lovely pasta, a grilled chicken, and we're gonna infuse those two together with some spinach, some cherry tomatoes, some white wine, and some lovely garlic and honey. So guys, stay tuned. It's on Chef Tim. Let's whip it up. So here we are, guys, coming to you today with another great recipe. We're gonna do a grilled chicken pasta tossed with a lovely white wine sauce with some lemon, some honey, and everything else. So first thing you're gotta do right now is wash your hands. Remember that. Before you even start touching food, always make sure your hands are washed. All right, good. Get the bad boys dried off. And so before I even start doing my pasta, what I'm gonna start doing first is marinate my chicken. So I have to trim it down, marinate it, and get that set off to the side, and then throw on my pasta. So what I love doing about chicken is that I always love to do my own seasoning blend. Make sure that it's my signature taste on there. I don't like using other people's blends. Nothing against them, but for me, I want to see how everything reacts to what I'm cooking. So right now what I'm gonna do here is, I'm just gonna take my chicken breast right here, and I'm gonna place them on this cutting board and trim them down, and then get things going. All right? So let's take our chicken here, cut off these pieces right there. Let me get cut these little end pieces off for a little fattiness. You want to kind of access can burn quicker than the rest of the chicken, so you want to have a clean, efficient cooking style when you're doing your dish. Let's toss that out. And so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this one aside. I'm going to actually butterfly the chicken, because that cuts down on cooking time, and actually is going to create an image of more food in your dish, but it's just the same two chicken breasts. So we're going to just spread it out a little bit more. Remember that. You want to make it look more, you cut down your protein a little bit more. So just go ahead and butterfly this chicken open, you know, like so. Put that in your bowl right there. Do the same one for this one over here. Now, you have two options on doing your chicken. You can do it from the side of the breast, from the top of the breast. Some people like doing it from the bottom of the breast. It depends on what you're most comfortable with. Any way that you can secure the protein to have an even cut. So what I like to do is place my hand on top of the protein, cut right down the middle right there. See that? Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Get that all going there. So one of the tedious parts about cooking is having to always make sure of food safety. So now that my cutting board has been contaminated with juice from the chicken, I'm going to place this into the sink over here to be washed, and also wash my hands, so therefore none of the chicken juice or the bacteria gets into the food, and that myself along with everyone who's eating this food is safe. So let's get that going. Give it a good rinse. Shit goes off. Now, let's get back to this beautiful chicken we have over here. I love a nice big piece of chicken breast. Now, you can do chicken thighs in this, but the breasts, to me, are most juiciest. So, I'm gonna do it with about maybe a tablespoon of salt. Okay. Now, sprinkle that all over this chicken, you know, evenly around. So when you marinate it and get it going, you know, you have enough chicken to cover enough seasoning to cover the whole protein. And so probably let's do about 2 teaspoons of pepper, okay? You don't want to do as much as you did the salt, because pepper is very powerful, and so you want to do that in smaller doses. Actually, this is 1 teaspoon is going to actually be enough for us. And so then I'm going to do a tablespoon of garlic powder. Okay, get that in there. A tablespoon of oregano. That I like when I do an Italian dish. I really love for the herbs in the Italian dish to really stand out. And let's do a teaspoon of basil here, because basil is very powerful as well. teaspoon of paprika. Then also a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, crushed red pepper flakes. And then let's all come together and bind to the chicken. I'm gonna get my extra virgin olive oil here. So, about 1, maybe 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil should do it. For me, I like to be sure, so 3 times the charm. I do 3. So, there we have it. Our chicken seasoned. Now it's time to mash these all together and just really get those flavors incorporated. And like I said, this is probably one of the most tedious parts of cooking, is the marinating and the mise en place to give it everything together. But once you get past this part, you are clear sailing for the rest of your dish. Okay. So you see, I'm just gonna rub this in here and get it really into the fibers of the chicken. You know, you really want to get it in there. Really want to get it all through all the muscles of the chicken. Therefore, when it gets seasoned up and gets ready to be grilled, it's going to have a great aromatic and great flavor to it. Okay. So once again, washing our hands. So at this point, we have now incorporated all of our spices and flavors along with the extra virgin olive oil to make a great marinade. And right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this chicken and place it in the refrigerator about 46 hours. Okay. So 46 hours. Leave it in there. Leave it in there. Once you get done with that, you're going to throw it on the grill. You're going to have great flavors locked in there. Amazing crystallization because of the crust of all the seasonings. It's going to make this place smell like Taj Mahal. Okay. So let's get back over here. So at this point, right now, I have my water going for my pasta. My pasta's ready to go in there, and I have salted my water. Never oil it. Always salt your water. I put in 1 tablespoon of salt in that water. Okay. You can do. Make sure you don't over salt it either. Don't put in a boatload of it. Just about a tablespoon at most. So now, this is the fun part. We're going to start preparing all of our other ingredients to go into our pasta dish. So now I've rinsed off my vegetables. I'm going to get some of these cut up. And then also I got my parsley here, some spinach, and also the lemon. So I like to do things fresh. I like to do things fresh as far as when I cook. So as many ingredients as I can, I like to be fresh. So now that I've rinsed off my cherry tomatoes, I'm gonna also get ready my lemon. And one little trick I love to do with lemon to get the most juice out of it is just rub it in your hands. And what this does is that it loosens up all the juice. It makes it more vulnerable to get more essence out of it. And then what this also does is that it gets the essence of the rind going. And so when you cut into it, you get that beautiful lemon zest from the rind along with the lemon juice. So you get a double factor out of your lemon and your lemon juice when you cut into it. And then I have some fresh parsley here that we're going to toss in with that. And then white wine, get things going. Now, there's 2 ways you can cut. There's a couple ways you can cut your grape tomatoes. The way I like to do it is I like to do them as quarters. So, quarter that up. Now, again, this is one of the most tedious parts. You can just simply cut it in half and be done. Simply cut it in half and be done. But I like to go that extra little step and give that extra little piece of elegance and quarter my grape tomatoes, okay? So I'm probably gonna do about half of these. And then I'm gonna start chopping up my parsley. My water's gonna be boiling soon, and everything's gonna come together, okay? So like I've said, it's been marinated for about 4 or 5 hours. So it's ready to go. It's ready to get cooked up, okay? And so while you're doing that, make sure you keep an eye on your pasta. Give it a stir occasionally, okay? A couple things, because one thing you don't want to do is you don't want your pasta to stick to the bottom of your pan. Also, you don't want it to be cooked up together. So you want to give it a quick stir, okay? Either with your pasta spoon, or for me, I like doing things with a tong. So I'm just gonna give this a quick stir around with the tong. And so your target time for when you're cooking pasta is anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes, depending on how high your temperature is. But since I'm doing it mine at a medium heat, I'm going to do it for about 10 minutes, okay? So 10 minutes, and then I'm going to get things going with my chicken as well. So right now my pasta's almost to the point where now I can drain it. And so we're going to give another quick stir to separate all the pasta strands so we don't sit there and have clumped up pasta. Remember that. All right. So now, time to start grilling. I'm going to give my pasta a quick couple of stirs here, and it's almost to the point where I want it, which is al dente. You don't want it too much, because what happens is that your sauce will not stick to the pasta. You got to cook it al dente, because anything past that is just mush. Okay. Now, over here we have our grill. It's ready to go. So let's start grilling. Place that down in there. Get that going. I'm gonna do 2 chicken breasts at a time. So they're pretty big chicken breasts. And now we're cooking. We're getting everything caramelization and all the flavors coming together. And then that Evo or extra virgin olive oil is actually creating a nice crust for your chicken. So we're gonna leave it like that and let it cook off, because that's what you want to do. You want to let the chicken get a crust on it and give it a good char flavor, even though you're not outside grilling. So here we are. Let's turn this off first. My pasta is ready to go. So I'm gonna bring it over here. Give it a good drain. Now be careful when you pour out your pasta, because you don't want any of that steam to hit your face. So pour away from you, don't pour towards you. Make sure you have the towels, oven mitts, anything that can make sure you don't get burned by the handle, because the handles may have heated up during the cooking process. Okay? Right now, to reserve my pasta, is sprinkling now with a little bit of olive oil, just to make sure that the noodles stay loose. Therefore, when we get cooking, I don't have to worry about them clumping up and have to break them down and being mushed together. Set this to your back, and then cover it. Actually, leave it uncovered, because you don't want to keep cooking process going. Get my pan ready right here. Now, let's get our pan together. I want to do about maybe 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. Get that ready to go. And while that's going, I'm going to grab some chicken over here and get cutting, okay? Look at that beautiful piece of chicken right there. Now, you want to do about medium cuts here, you know? You want a nice piece of chicken going all throughout the pasta as well. You want it juicy enough to the point where it's succulent and can blend in with the flavors, okay? So I'm going to cut up about 2 pieces of chicken. This ready to go into the dish here. Make it happen. Okay? So first thing we're gonna start off with is our shaved garlic. Listen to that sizzle. That's where you want it to be at when you are making your dish. Cut off some more. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Toss around there, okay? Now, a little pinch of basil in there for your ingredients. Pinch oregano. And a little bit of flavor. Just the toss right there. this is where it's interesting. I'm gonna do about a good 2, maybe 3 tablespoons of honey, okay? It's gonna hold after everything. Get it all going, okay? When you pop that up, that's moving around in the pan there. Okay. Now let's get this tossed over here for your other pasta. Get that into the pan right there, you know? Get a good amount. Tossing that sauce. Right now, this is your sauce. Let's get it going. So I'm not gonna add the white wine until after I toss this 3 times with the chicken. So right now at this point, you just have your shaved garlic, a few Thai seasonings, your quartered plum tomatoes, and your honey. So let's add this chicken in, okay? Turn up a little bit. Get a high octane right there. And the last thing you want to add to this is your spinach, because spinach will cook fast. Okay? Spinach will cook fast. You want to toss that in last after you turn off the heat. So, now this is a very important part. What you want to do is, if you don't want any seeds or pulp in your dish, get a strainer, okay? Pour it in over the strainer. It catches everything. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now, the wine. I'm doing about a half cup. Half cup of wine, okay? Get it nice, loosen the juice, what I call it. New phrase, loosen the juice. Let that wine cook out of there. You don't want to serve it right now because the wine's still raw. Raw wine, it will be very bitter in the end product of the dish, okay? Now, at this point, your wine has cooked out about almost from a half to 3/4 way out of the dish. So you want to allow at least 5 to 10 minutes, depending on where your heat is, to let that wine cook out. And so what we have here is not the wine, but a nice sauce that's been created from the lemons, the garlic, the tomatoes, the juice from the chicken. And now I'm just about done here, okay? So I'm gonna turn off my heat, and I'm gonna add about half a cup of spinach, okay? This is where it's gonna cook because you don't want it on the heat because the spinach will cook quickly. I'm forward then. Okay, all right. I'll bend down this way. Shut up. Folks, we are done with this dish. It is beautiful. It's aromatic. The pasta is cooked perfectly. Your chicken is juicy. You have this beautiful sauce made with white wine, garlic, and lemon. And now I'm gonna plate it up for you guys because I want to show you how beautiful this is. Let's get it all on this plate right here, okay? Let that sauce drip down over that pasta. Okay. Chicken there on top for you. Now, I'm gonna get a little bit of parsley. A couple pieces of lemon. There you have it. Chef Tim lemon chicken garlic pasta. Enjoy. Well guys, there you have it. Another wonderful, beautiful creation by Chef Tim. Again, I give to you a grilled chicken, lemon, garlic, honey, white wine sauce pasta. Delicious. It's great. Now, the last thing you need to do is try it yourself and whip it up. Stick a fork in it, it's done.